3 writing sprints, 2 breaks, 1 writing community. Welcome to Kauffman Writes. I'm Kauffman, and this is your daily writing live stream for motivation, community, and maybe a little bit of writing advice. Today marks almost 180 days of live writing sprints, and we're starting right now. So as you can see, I'm writing from a coffee shop today, and if you can't hear me or the audio is a little funky, just drop something in the comments. All right, and we're going to be hopping straight into the first writing sprint. Awesome. So I have 20 minutes on the clock, and it's time to write now.
song, destiny to see. Stand and rise, face the dark, light the skies, leave your mark. Eyes on the prize, heartbeats on, dreams to realize. Play every card, the wind whispers brave, the stars guide the way. No soul left to save. Time to make
All right, and that brings us to the end of that sprint. All right, writing timer done. Oof. All right, I feel pretty good about that. Gotta take these off. All right, otherwise I hear myself the whole time. Oh, now I gotta turn this down. Okay. All right, so that was a pretty successful writing sprint. Let's do a break. Let's see. I don't. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I can do it. Let's try this. All right, here we go. Yeah, not sure if I'm going to be able to get both of them with the writing timer or not, but you know what? Let's take a brief break. I feel like that was a very successful writing sprint. I was able to get in some really solid writing on my end. Wow, how did that writing treat you? Were you able to get some writing in? Obviously, with my traveling out of studio, the logistical aspect of this, it might be a little funkier. Actually, let me. I think I can get the writing timer up. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, wonderful. I got the timer up. It's a work in progress today. So, how did that writing treat you? As you can see, what I'm doing with Last Scarecrow, it it is. I'm on quite a journey right now. So I'm literally at what 81% through where we're at right now, and wow, I'm like so amazed at this point in the script, or so at this point in the story. Like clearly we have our characters, right? So we have Scarecrow, we have the pixie, and then the bear, Gore, are all trapped on their separate islands. Right now we have Scarecrow is fighting against an undead dragon. Who doesn't want to see Scarecrow versus a dragon? That sounds like fun. And I thought of this really ingenious idea, right? So we have the Scarecrow who, throughout the entire story, has been incapable of really protecting himself. He's really our damsel in distress most of the story. So this is the first time that he's really being challenged to defend himself against this undead creature. And I thought, what wouldn't it be interesting if electricity is going to do very little damage to straw? And as we had seen from the previous section in the last graveyard, Scarecrow has figured out how to detach portions, pieces of his body, and still control them. So I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if trying to stand off against this dragon, that he takes the arm and he flings it through the dragon's like lightning breath, and basically trying to turn the lightning's the electricity breath attack against it. And I'm thinking of like, okay, I might have to do a little research on how electricity and straw, how that actually would interact. But I thought it'd be a cool idea of like trying to send it back at him. So like, I thought that was fun. Hey, welcome to the stream. Penelope, welcome, my friend. Great to have you here. Are you getting any writing done today? I hope you're getting some good storytelling in, my friend. I like have to see that. Perfect. I'm like getting used to having the Facebook stream up so I can actually respond in like the Facebook messages, which it doesn't let me do for my software. So we're arm chuckers now. Oh my God, I have to show this. It's funny. So we're arm chuckers now. We've evolved from, yes, arm chuck from bunny chuckers to arm chuckers. Oh man. So yes, we have evolved just a little bit. Um, we haven't had the bunny character in it for quite some time. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah, so it's. Yeah, so as I'm getting used to this audio setup, I'm like hearing echoing. If I have to turn off my secondary audio source, I can actually hear what I'm saying. Okay, all right, we'll try this again. All right. Now I hear myself. So I upgraded from Bunny Chucker to Arm Chucker. The crazed rabbit character that we had previously in the story, I thought that was really funny. I want to say I had the rabbit in the story for about the first like 30 to 40%. The rabbit was one of the characters they were chasing after, but the rabbit, let's remember, was also responsible for Crow's death. The rabbit was responsible for Crow's death. So that is a storyline that will get to be continued later in the world. uh, but as I thought through the Scarecrow, and I thought about like how do I give this character some type of defensive ability? And as I was playing around, I'm like, okay, so he's made of straw. What if he could control his body when it's not connected to him? And that's basically the at least his physical defense that he's really now playing into. Is it going to work though? That's the real question. Penelope, that's awesome that you made progress with your story. 3,000 words. Woo! I like have to make some good progress this week. Like not kind of have to. I'm at this point where I really, really want to get farther with Last Scarecrow. I'm going to be doing this special like live stream celebration next week. For those of you who aren't familiar with the event that I haven't talked about with yet, I'm going to be doing a special 6-hour celebration. So we'll get to it'll be fun next week. More details to come. So, but I want to get Last Scarecrow farther ahead. I need to get through these sections. Hence why we're doing more writing sprints this week, because I really need to make progress. Oh, man. And right now, I need to get through the rest of the Scarecrow section. So then we can return back to Pebble and Gore the Bear, most importantly. So, oof. Okay. All right, so I'm at a good point. Let's continue on. We're going to hop into writing sprint number 2. I'm on a really good mindset right now. So feel free to join me if you feel like being super creative. And by the way, if you're enjoying the stream, follow and subscribe. I do daily writing sprints, 178 days of consecutive writing today. So we're on good progress. We're going to do a 25-minute sprint for our next one. And let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to drop the timer. I need to readjust my screen. And I'll pull back up the writing software, and we are going to get back into it. All right, I have to do this like weird way to be able to get this to work. Okay, so let's cue up the music. 25 o'clock. And let me make sure it's set. I lost my timer. As you can see, when I'm traveling out of studio, it's a bit more of a learning process. Clearly, I can't bring other monitors with me to make this a smoother experience. Okay, so I got the timer all set up. All right, perfect. All right, so I got 25 minutes on the clock, and it's time to write now.
hero song. Destiny to see. Stand and rise. Face the dark. Light the skies. Leave your mark. Eyes on the prize. Heart beats hard. Dreams to realize. Play every card. The wind whispers brave. The stars guide the way. No soul left to save. Time to make
All right, let's bring that back. Writing timer done. Woof. All right. So I felt very successful by that. Let's not run that. For some reason, I like keep running that writing timer sprint. Okay, let me pull up the timer again. All right. And we got writing timer. Let's hop on our second break. All right, beautiful. All right, awesome. So we got that 7-minute break, doing pretty good. How did that writing sprint treat you? I felt so successful by that. I was very, very happy. I want to say with Scarecrow, I was like, okay, I have to take this off. It's hard because I keep hearing myself. So doing this audio while I'm traveling is a challenge without another monitor screen. And for some reason, the StreamYard platform likes to kick me out of my second stream whenever I change audio sources. But I felt really successful with that writing sprint. Scarecrow, so like Scarecrow is facing off against this undead dragon in this entire like in this clouded like room. He's basically in the middle of a cloud with the brazier, the giant golden brazier in the middle, shooting the beam of light up, and he's basically facing off against the undead dragon, who we thought he had defeated, but no, the dragon basically just like bones reformed and came back to life as it basically attacked him again. But Scarecrow had realized, because of the bones coming through the cloud, that if he was going to get rid of the brazier, why not just scoop the ground away from the brazier and cause the weight of the clouded room to give way and hopefully get rid of the brazier, which is forming the aura that protects the air that's surrounding the entire island. And we got to that point where the dragon attacked and it caused the brazier to tremble, and it looks like it's about to drop. So we'll see. I'm like, all right, I'm having fun. I'm very happy with how the section is coming out. When I think about like the second draft, I'm going to have to clarify. I know I'm going to have to clarify a lot of the features with the brazier, the undead dragon. I like the direction I'm going in. It's just going to need a lot more descriptions to make it more terrifying. How did that writing sprint treat you? Were you guys able to get some writing done out of that? Drop it down in the comments. I would love to hear. I'm like on a roll today. Like I feel great. Like clearly maybe I need to be traveling more often. What's up, Jessica? Good to have you in the stream. Caught the last half of the sprint. Woo! We actually got one more sprint that we're going to be starting in just a few minutes. You're more than welcome to join us if you need to get some writing done. I hope life has been treating you well, my friend. We're back in the writing process, drive, and creativity over here. Jessica, is there a story that you're thinking about getting back into, or have you been writing lately? I was like, wow. And I'm really hoping, it is my goal, fingers crossed, it is my goal to get through this section of the story this week. I want to get through the rest of the Scarecrow, the Pixie, and the Grizzly section so we can get to the first demon, whatever that may hold. So I'm hoping to get through that this week. Fingers crossed that I can get through it with my writing sprints. So I've set quite an endeavor and quite an ordeal for me to set quite a high challenge, but I feel pretty good. I think the Scarecrow encounter is pretty fleshed out. The Pixie encounter is relatively fleshed out, and then it's the gore, the Grizzly, and the Skunk encounter needs a little bit more fleshing out. So that's probably what's going to take me a little longer to get through, but we'll see. I'm enjoying the process, so clearly I'm having a lot of fun writing today. Oh man. Oof. Any good writing goals or any good writing goals for y'all this week? Jessica, let's see. I've been loaded with homework, but I'm almost done with another screenplay. Woo! Congrats. That's amazing. Really great work. Jessica, the fact that you're able to balance school with your own writing, like that's hard. Right? Like, especially like having any like type of like family responsibilities, school, writing, like that's a doozy. That's amazing that you've gone through it. You should totally submit a section if you want for the critique show. Love to take a look at it. I remember your last one we read through a couple months ago was really good. You did a really good job of a thriller. of like a procedural, a cop thriller time style. Let's see, Penelope. I'm at the part in my story where a pug is getting drunk with an angel in Santa Monica on Halloween. I'm like, wait, making sure that I'm reading this right. I'm at the part in my story where a pug is getting drunk with an angel in Santa Monica on Halloween. The pug is explaining how he was a powerful wizard in Italy in the 15th century and infuriated the wrong witch. Oof. Sounds like that pug really pugged up the wrong witch, if you know what I'm saying. But oh man. So I think we got an alcoholic pug over here. Actually sounds fun. This sounds like a fun story. We got a pug and an angel. Aw, we feel bad for Pugnacious. Aw. I bet you he's like an adorable little pug. That makes me feel like it's like going to be turned into like an animated story eventually. That sounds really fun. Jessica, you've made quite a leap in the word count, my friend. Yes. Thank you. I know, Jessica, you've been here since from very early on in the journey. So like I'm almost at 180 days. So I'm almost halfway through my writing every day for a year goal. And I just hit what am I at? I think I'm at 109, 110,000 words. And the story will probably wrap up around 130. I'm definitely past the 80% mark. I'm probably at like 81%, but I'm definitely getting closer. Thank you. Really appreciate that. So with coming to the end of this little writing break, let's see. Oh, let's do our author website. So we're doing an author website review on Friday. Make sure to go sign up at this link. I will throw it in the comments. It's going to be super cool. I'm partnering with WTC Creatives, and we're going to be doing an author website review stream. So it's going to be this Friday. What time did I post it? I think it's at 4 p.m. Pacific time. What I put Friday at 4 p.m. Yeah, so that's would be 4 p.m. Mountain Time, which would be 3 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, definitely make sure you join in on there if you want your author website reviewed. This is the perfect opportunity to get free feedback on your website and how you could improve it. I think we could do any type of thing that you're trying to do to like promote your book, promote your brand. This will be a really cool opportunity. So make sure that you submit now. I dropped the link to submit down in the comments. It'll be really cool. And we'll probably roast mine too. So like I'll probably go all out. I'm like, all right, we'll see how like good or bad my personal website is, my Creative Ghost website. So we'll see. So more to come on Friday. Come join us for that. All right, perfect. So let's hop into writing sprint number 3. So we're going to up the challenge and let's go 30 minutes. I believe in us. Let's go a 30-minute sprint. All right, and then let's figure out. All right, so bear with me while I adjust screens real fast. Okay, let's see if I can do this. The audio kicks me off whenever I change. Okay, so let's do that. Perfect. All right, so I got that. So we got 30 minutes on the clock. See if I can get this without it messing up. And it's time for right now. All right. Writing timer done. Success. I feel like we accomplished a lot. I was like, I have to take those earpods out so I can hear myself. I feel like we actually accomplished a lot. Really great work. We were actually able to get through that full writing sprint. We did a full 3 writing sprints today. I feel very accomplished on my end. I absolutely love the point I'm at with Last Scarecrow. I feel like I got through that section of the script, or not the script, the story with a scarecrow and the undead dragon, as he had finally gotten past that island and the narrow path that he's been following on. Essentially, like he realized that the path itself is he's following the red crystallized path that we have seen previously in the story whenever the first demon is around. So like it's tied in, like I'm making it more evident that the voiceless the voice in the sky is the demon, as he's now being taunted and he's like rushing towards the next island hoping to find his friends, and he sees like all the different aura covered islands out of the 5 of them that are still before him, with the destroyed skyscraper in the distance. So now we're back at Gore's chapter as we're kind of watching this battle and this duel unfold between the grizzly bear and the skunk, which is actually very exciting. We're about to have we're going to have a cool little, some reveals actually starting soon. So stay tuned. Probably going to be doing a bunch of writing sprints tomorrow. I'm full force with what I'm accomplished. I hope you're able to get some writing in yourself. And we made some great progress. So as we look towards creative writing on the morrow, I'll be back. Let's see, tomorrow is Thursday. Yes. No, wait. Hold on. Tomorrow, I don't know what day I'm on right now. I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure today is Wednesday. Yes, tomorrow, Thursday. I'm like, wow, brain fart. So I'll be back tomorrow for an early stream. We'll be back at 12 p.m. noon. Mountain time for an early stream. So come join me for some more writing sprints. If you're looking for something to watch next, go check out in the YouTube playlist the playlist for reading sprints for storytellers. It's a highlight of some of our story and critique shows where writers submit stories for live readings and critiques. It's great if you haven't checked out some of the episodes previously, some of our most popular streams. And if you enjoyed the stream, tap that like button on your way out. Let me know that you got value out of it. Help us show that writing streams are cool. And that, my friends, is all that I got for you today. Don't forget, words are wind, but stories are forever. I'm Kauffman, and I'll catch you on the morrow. Stay creative, writers.